I'd like to introduce our senior class speaker, the man, the myth, the legend. Professionally, he goes by Adrian Clark, or Mr. Clark, but we know him as our fabulous ASB president. Adrian has been driving force in the leadership for the last 4 years and looks forward to pursuing a degree in theater with an emphasis in directing in the future. Please welcome our senior class speaker speaking on This Ain't Normal, Folks, Adrian Clark.
Never in my wildest dreams did I think that I would be giving a graduation speech to an audience describable only by the Disney Cars franchise. But if I can quote one of my childhood heroes, ka-chow. That said, just like our second semester of senior year, I'll keep it brief. As all of you know by now, our esteemed principal, Mr. Bell, is retiring this year. I know we are all working with a skeleton crew here today, but I'm going to need some audience participation just like the past two speakers. If you are a Pacific Grove High School staff member or a district employee who had Mr. Bell as a teacher or an administrator, I'm going to need two honks from you. Okay, great. Now from our community. If you are an adult or a parent who had Mr. Bell as an educator in any form, I'm going to need to hear your honks. Okay. Well, obviously, Mr. Bell's impact spans generations. I've had the privilege of attending every graduation since my freshman year. And since then, I've been excited for one thing the most: the legendary, the marvelous, the not-so-normal, that's not normal folks speech. This speech commands attention, makes your father proud, and makes your mama want to cry. All while following the most basic format of pointing out our accomplishments, which are exceeded by the phrase, that's not normal folks. It might not be a Viking send-off, but Mr. Bell, I want to take a page out of your book and tell you why you too might not be quite too normal. Mr. Bell loves our community. As principal, he's not only saw our school named a Gold Ribbon Award winner, but the middle school earned equal accolades under his tenure as well. That's not normal, folks. Mr. Bell has worked at every campus in the district except Forest Grove. No hard feelings, Forest Grove. You have Mr. Rogaman. We'll call that one even. Mr. Bell built Robert Down's very own garden that is still standing today. And as a teacher, a coach, and a principal at the high school, he pushed his students to reach their full potential. He brought his swim team to league championships and demonstrated a teaching style that might have involved a cush ball that he threw at kids' heads when he wanted them to solve a math problem. That's not normal, folks. When I searched how many high school principals there are in the state of California, did you know what it said? 3,892. And Mr. Bell outshined each and every one as he earned Principal of the Year for California for the year 2020. That's not normal, folks. Mr. Bell is leaving just in time for us to embark on a new normal. The good news is that this generation is our world's insurance policy. We are resilient and adaptable. Our years in this town have changed us and taught us that we can be the new modern, new normal society. And we are okay. Our senior class will not be remembered by the number of likes, by popularity, by what we wore to prom, but by how we overcame this pandemic. Thank you for your service, Mr. Bell. You taught us well.
Thank you, Adrian. That was wonderful. And now our senior class president, Emma Evans, who has been part of our leadership class for the last 4 years. She is currently senior class president and has been a member of the Breaker Girls dance team since her freshman year. In the fall, she will attend San Diego State University, where she will major in social work with plans to pursue her nursing degree. And now to read the Spirit of Unity, our senior class president, Emma Evans.
Hello. Born and raised in Pacific Grove, I've always had a strong connection to our community. However, in middle school, I wished for nothing more than to leave the small town and turn over a new leaf. I researched different schools, including Monte Vista and Notre Dame, because I craved to change my life and wanted to meet new people. I went as far to apply and was accepted into Monte Vista Christian in Watsonville, and my parents let me decide if I really wanted to leave. Even at that time, a time I now consider myself young and dumb, I decided to stay in PG because there was something I couldn't let go of. Now that I'm older and consider myself wiser, I finally understand that I stayed in PG for the feeling of unity that is part of our community. I feel that the story I'm about to tell perfectly captures the spirit of togetherness that we share. It was a typical Friday night in Pacific Grove. No football games, no dances, and no ventures into the DMP forest. And all these uneventful Friday nights, PG high schoolers are only left with a few options to pass the time. Late night food runs or late night beach drives. So, Serena and I decided to go get Dos Victorias and cruise the beach. After driving up and down to Silmar, over and over and over again, we decided to stop in the Lovers Point parking lot where one of my best friends, Desi, met up with us. Sounds simple, right? Well, this simple night was about to take a sharp turn. As I was pulling into a parking spot, distracted by my friends, of course, I thought I put my car in park a lot earlier than I actually had. Before I knew it, my car had rolled over the curb and was hanging over about a 4-foot drop. Oh, and by the way, I wasn't in my car, but I was in my dad's low-riding Audi. So at this point, about half of my car was launched over the wall, and the other half was sitting in the parking lot. Serena, Desi, and I laughed and took it lightly, as if the simple solution would be to just reverse it, back it over the curb. Well, as I began to do that, I saw the whole front bumper being torn off by the curb. Once again, not my car, meaning definitely a serious issue. I was no longer laughing, but crying, because I knew if I went home without a front bumper, my life would be very different. So like any scared teenager, I immediately called my friends for help. Within 5 minutes of panic and tears, about 20 of my friends pulled up to help. Different groups from all over campus showed up. Even Justin's dad, because the parents in this community have always been there to support me and help me out when I'm in need. At this point, we agreed the best solution would be to lift the car up and carry it over the curb. Everyone gathered round, I put my car in reverse, and they worked together to lift the 3,000-pound vehicle up and over the curb. Yes, the bumper did come off a little, but someone managed to push it back to where you, meaning my dad, would hardly notice that I was ever disturbed. Lighthearted though it is, this story illustrates to me the true spirit of Pacific Grove's community. From sad situations like the loss of a loved one, to exciting moments like college acceptances, people in PG have an extreme willingness to support one another and unite together. The class of 2020 has been able to face issues as small as lifting my car over a curb to as dire as dealing with the repercussions of a worldwide pandemic. We have built a support system for one another that allows us to face any challenge that comes our way. So, to my classmates of the past 12 years, no matter if you decide to stay in the area or plan to explore new places, never forget the spirit of unity that allows us to come together in times of crisis, and know that I'll always be there to help you move your car. Thank you.
Thank you, Emma. And now for our salutatorian speech. Oscar Sholin, please welcome our class of 2020 salutatorian Oscar Sholin, recently named most likely to be president and most likely to be stressed out by his fellow classmates. Oscar has a passion for mathematics, history, and creative writing, and will attend Cornell University in the fall. Today, he will share with you how the coronavirus profoundly changed his philosophy and life. The Darkest Hour is Our Finest Hour by Oscar Sholin. Please welcome Oscar Sholin.
If you had told me 3 months ago that we would be taking a victory lap together at the Laguna Seca Speedway in lieu of a normal graduation, and that our beloved teachers, administrators, and PTA members would work with such dedication so that we may be here on this most auspicious day, I never would have believed you. Yet, here we are. The track we're on now is a defined path, continuing indefinitely lap after lap. People say that, like this track or some formidable mountain to be climbed, life is a journey. You live life to achieve some end goal. The coronavirus prompted me to contemplate that, and I realized that life is really not a journey from point A to point B. Life only appears to be a journey if viewed from the past with class of 2020 hindsight. But we don't walk through life backward, unless of course you're a college tour guide. We walk forward into a world that's constantly evolving. From the Big Bang to the first explosion of life to where we are today, spontaneity has been the defining principle. Spontaneity, not knowing exactly what's going to happen, is what makes life worth living. The second law of thermodynamics states that the disorder of the universe naturally increases over time. And so, by embracing the organic beauty in chaos and in spontaneity, we strive to coexist rather than to conquer. We accept that we are but infinitely small beings in a vast universe. We accept that there are things that are beyond our control, but we see opportunity in taking what we do have in this moment and making something of it. Ergo, life ceases to be a struggle when you view it as art. Not a struggle, but as a story, a song, a dance that is alive and dynamic with you as the artist. So live not for the moment, but in the moment. Live not for fleeting pleasures. Live grounded in the present, not consumed by what has been or what will be. Coronavirus prompts us to put things in perspective and to appreciate the special moments of life. What I'm going to remember most from high school won't be the time I spent studying, but rather the daily occurrences that brought joy. Talking with my friends, spending an afternoon on the beach, playing PG Will Shine tonight after we scored a touchdown against Carmel. We will overcome coronavirus. We will overcome climate change. We will turn what is perhaps one of our darkest hours as a species into our finest, because we are not confined to go around and around some preset track. Spontaneity allows us to actively shape our future and our places in it. Let us, therefore, join hands, or rather bump fists 6 feet apart, in a solidarity of love and compassion across every hue of the human rainbow. As our monarch butterfly friends exemplify every year, long journeys and difficult burdens are best borne not alone, but together. No matter how hard the going may get, we, the class of 2020, will always be with you. Today, tomorrow, and forevermore. So even though you may feel alone, we are always with you in your heart. Remember that as you leave the track. Go Breakers!
Thank you, Oscar. Now welcome our valedictorian. I would like to introduce the PG High School Class of 2020 valedictorian, Mitali Chowdhury. Mitali is a STEM enthusiast who enjoys building robots, writing code, and exploring math and science. She also loves music and plays the bassoon, flute, and piano. In the fall, Mitali will be pursuing her passion for STEM at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, otherwise known as MIT. Please welcome Mitali Chowdhury.
Thank you, Mr. Bell. As a freshman, I thought I knew where I would be in 4 years, playing flute, studying science, and graduating in a jam-packed ceremony in New Jersey. My high school journey didn't quite go to plan. Actually, it has looked almost nothing like what I expected back then. But looking back, I am so thankful that my plan fell apart. Since then, I have picked up the bassoon and band, moved to the wonderful town of Pacific Grove, and fallen in love with engineering. Of course, none of us expected a global pandemic and a socially distant graduation ceremony for our senior year, but we have not let it break us down. When the Pacific Grove High School Class of 2020 comes out of this crisis, we will defy the expectations and be even stronger, braver, and more connected than we were previously. Even before the pandemic, our class, with our range of experiences and talents, was an inspiration, for good reason. For the past 4 years, we have shown that we excel at everything we do. We are passionate performers when we are dancing on stage or on the field, playing music in band, orchestra, or choir, and making an audience hysterical with laughter in the Sea Wing Theater. We have perfected our skills in the culinary arts kitchen and collected food for those in need. From our cross-country, tennis, and football teams to basketball, wrestling, and swimming, we are some of the most talented athletes in the state. We have a way with words, delivering winning arguments in court for mock trial, performing expressive poetry out loud, and breaking news to our school. We are bold leaders who stand up for ourselves, for each other, and for the things we believe in, whether it be to keep higher level calculus classes, or to make our campus more sustainable. We are creators who build world championship robots, who create stunning and powerful artwork, and who forge lifelong friendships and memories. Even in this trying time, we have worked together to rise above what was expected of us. We may have missed out on this year's good old days, spring sports championships, and robotics tournaments, but we haven't let that break us or define our legacy. Instead, we're stepping up to keep everyone healthy while coming up with safe and creative ways to honor our achievements, making yard signs for our class and delivering food or protective equipment. And thanks to everyone who has worked tirelessly to make today's celebration a possibility, we have this unique opportunity to take pride in all that we have accomplished and race toward our bright futures. 4 years ago, I couldn't have imagined living in a place as beautiful as Pacific Grove. Now, I am inspired every day by this community which surrounds me with some of the brightest minds, strongest spirits, and kindest hearts that I have ever met. Before we know it, this unexpected phase of our lives will be over too, and we will each embark on our next adventure. Everything we have experienced in high school has prepared us to be strong, to be passionate, to follow our vision. We will carry this breaker spirit with us as we find new communities which will be better because you are a part of them, because you embrace every opportunity, because you overcome every adversity in your path. Your future, our future, will be better because you, the Pacific Grove High School class of 2020, will continue to defy all expectations. Thank you.
Well done, Natalie. Thank you, Matali. That was amazing. I would like to ask Dr. Ralph Porras, Superintendent of Pacific Grove Unified School District, to come forward. Dr. Porras, it is my pleasure to certify to you that the students before you, members of the Pacific Grove High School class of 2020, have completed all graduation requirements set forth by the Board of Education of Pacific Grove Unified School District and the state of California, and I recommend that diplomas be awarded.
Good afternoon, everyone, and I truly realize I'm like the very top of a roller coaster that you've been clicking up for your time here in Pacific Grove, and you're about to come over the edge and coast down through graduation, so I'll keep my words very brief. Bienvenidos, padres y familias. Sin duda, este año ha sido muy retoso y difícil, especialmente por un año escolar, pero es más importante en este momento ahorita honorar los logros nobales y nuestros alumnos a través de varios años de estudio, no solamente este año singular. Felicidades a todos y les deseo un futuro brillante y exitoso. Families, and most especially graduates, I stand before you really and truly in awe of the remarkable grace, tenacity, and determination that you have all demonstrated in getting here, right to this point. While these past months have posed enormous challenges, they have not and they will not define the amazing success that you have achieved and you will continue to achieve in the years to come. You should be incredibly proud of yourselves, because I can tell you certainly the adults throughout Pacific Grove are extremely proud of you. There are two other remarks that I want to make. The first is this is a special year for me as well as it is for Mr. Bell, particularly because when I arrived here in Pacific Grove, all of you seniors graduating this year were kindergartners. You're my very first full generation of Pacific Grove students to come through. I'm pretty proud of you all. More importantly, however, you have had the opportunity to study under the guidance and principalship of Mr. Matthew James Bell, who finally gets to graduate himself after all these years. Like he says on his own terms, he's like gum on a shoe, you can't get rid of him. Well, we're finally graduating him as well after 37 years in the District of Pacific Grove. So if you would, for a man of humility, leadership, and rock-solid belief in all students, no matter who they are, would you give us a nice long honk for Mr. Bell? So, if you're ready, here we go. On behalf of the Board of Education of the Pacific Grove Unified School District, I accept the class of 2020, and with the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the State of California, I recommend the issuance of diplomas with all the rights, the privileges, and the responsibilities therein. Congratulations, class of 220. You absolutely deserved this success and all the happiness to come. Congratulations.
Michaela Gamboa. We're good. We're good. I'm not saying one. Reese Avila. Mika Gordon. Matthew Kavanaugh. Alexis Ackerman. Jackson DeStefano. Monique Harrison. Destiny Harrison. Jolie Kotz. Leo Lauritsen. Alana Hendon. Again. Wait, what's your last name? I'm kidding. Cameron Deems. Claire Wyant. Megan Miller. Brian Antonio Oros.
Okay,
Yeah,
you got it.
we're
We got you.
We're good. I know. Brian Antonio Oros.
Where do I go?
Just walk down and take a picture.
Hang on 1 second. You can take it off if you want.
Isaac Garcia.
Hang on, don't go yet. Turn your left.
Sergi Rodas Mendoza. Sarah Mackey. Jacob Murray. Jay Flores. Lucas Strasser. Clint Cargile. Courtney Gurries. Courtney Chesters. We're on the middle end. Courtney. Min Kang. Howell. Dylan McLaren. Alexander Vernon. Haley O'Reilly. Miriam Esper. Tyler Christensen. Sean Silvera. Pierce Fuller. John Coleman. Aiden Rowland. Parker McAnally. Seth Canoop. Emma Millette. Wendy Roach. Blake Moore. Serena Pachi. Milo Bohr. Jesse Pegas. Ashley Billieu. Taylor Garrett. Tyler Garrett. I got his name, yeah. Cody Panero. That's not her car, so maybe like that. Oh, okay. Catherine Hansen. Nicole Machado. Matthew Alvarado. Ray Burkett. Robertson Rice. Isabella Roundtree Smith. Stickler. Bryce Montgomery. Sean Powell Jr. Verona Serrano Rodriguez. Madison Snow. Aubriana Barron. Sophia Moore. Yeah, of course. Nate Taramina. Garrett Perez. Marina Lieberman. Isabella Rohr. Zoha Salman. Colton Bell. Brophy. Jesse Herzog. Andrew Hodges. Anthony Da Silva. Take your mask off. Gavin Whiteside. Oscar Sholin. Adrian Clark. Jenna Omar. Kira Kitayama. Anna Toulis. Cameron Marshall. Sean Bergen. Bogdan Grotz. Joseph Kavanaugh. Vitali Chowdhury. Thomas Jameson. Sal Flores. Mario Bonelli. Stephanie Porzig. Charlie McMahon. Jordan Booker. Yuri Suzuki. Elijah Towerka. Gazelle Ishik. Juliet Pearlstein. Yes, of course. Anya Fletting. Zainab Wafa. Sydney Overstreet. Sally Diallo. Gabe Gurton. Jake Jansen. Joshua Mayers. Daniel Rosas. Congratulations. Andrew Crandall.
You got it right.
Thank you. Jason Roman. Sabriana Garut. Katie Kosher. Minnick. Waleed Baghdadi. Tyler Smitro. Grace Harden. Amgad Fahim. Emily Roper. August Keller. Chad Ventimiglia. Emily Canales. Congratulations. Natalie Von Gies. Tanya Von Gies. John Philip DeRoy. Nor Benny. Ali Ahmed Al Samurai. Angel David Soto Calvario. Mendez. Kai Hoadley. Maria Teresa Arevalo Voorhees. Mario Matias. Desi Green. Keontae Carter. Brielle Ambrosia. Melina Macias Perez. Christian Ayers. Claudia Jancy. Maddie Quindamill. Miles Moore. Elizabeth McLaren. Aram Agajanian. Melissa Dolmas. CJ Underwood.
Emma Evans. Circle around and come back up here. Emma's still got stuff to do. Job ain't over. So you just read those bottom two lines.
Graduates, please join me for the traditional changing of the tassels from your right side to the left side over your heart. Congratulations.
You go to your car and I'll get you guys going. Well done. Hey, what happened to the two short beeps? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention because now one of the moments you've been waiting for is we are going to get to take a lap around the track. We are going to be following a pace car that will be to my left, which is your right through the course. You must drive safely and at the pace set by the pace car. As you finish, you will leave the track with checkered flags signaling the end of this ceremony. Those of you that have balloons, please make sure you bring them into your car so that there is not leftover accoutrements on the track. It has been an honor to serve you and your graduates, and for the last time, congratulations, class of 2020. Well done. Move them on, move them on. The first row on my left, on your right, the first right over there is going to be starting. So if you're over on the right side, my right side, your left side, you're going to be waiting for a little bit. Please be patient because it will be fun.
All staff can line up on the track to the left side of the stage.